What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball. We've got another prospect breakdown video for you guys. Today, we got Jeremiah Fears, the young guard out of Oklahoma. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alrighty, so this is the man in question today. Jeremiah Fears, 6'4", true freshman guard, supposedly a point guard at Oklahoma right now. This is one that you guys have been requesting quite a bit in the comments, so I'm looking forward to kind of jumping into this, exploring him a little bit. Supposedly kind of a young, athletic, maybe Russell Westbrook type guard is what is kind of my understanding from the little bit I've watched of him. Like, yep, I can kind of see that. I haven't watched a ton of him yet, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. A couple things to preface beforehand. First of all, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I've responded to every single comment to my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. Meaning, if you leave me a comment, I will respond. It's just that simple. Somebody's revving their engines outside right now. That's just unnecessary, and I think you got a small ding-dong when you do stuff like that. But anyway, I can't believe I just said ding-dong on YouTube. But anyway, go show this series some love. We've been doing a couple of them up to this point. We just did the Yakachonis video. We did Jace Richardson, Rasheer Fleming, Derek Queen, Dylan Harper, Thomas Sorber. These are my favorite videos to make on the channel, and sometimes they get claimed like the Jace Richardson one did. So you know what? Go show it some love anyway so that it doesn't get completely undervalued when that happens. But some other background for those of you that aren't familiar with my channel, because I know 75% of my viewers are often new viewers. My background is in basketball coaching, basketball scouting. I've done it at just every level at this point. Usually my expertise lands in like the player development, player recruiting, scouting realm, player talent evaluation. I say this just so that you can kind of see the value proposition that I'm trying to offer with this channel in comparison to maybe some of the other channels that you could be watching right now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to me talk about it, because maybe I have a different opinion. So this is how we're going to do things. We're going to give you a little bit of background on Mr. Fears here. We're going to look at a couple numbers, and then we're going to go through some film, some games that he's played this year. We'll do some at the beginning of the season, and then move more towards like more recent games, just because I think that shows a little bit more progression. Whatever conclusion we come to in this video is not going to be the final conclusion that I have of him. I'm going to have to do a much more in-depth breakdown of him, and I'll be honest, I've already done a couple in-depth breakdowns of some of the other guys that you've seen on these channels for the team that I currently work for, and I've written much more in-depth reports on them. So my opinions on them are still going to change the more that I watch, but for the time being, I think this is a fun way to go about it. And stay tuned for the end, where we'll add him to our big board in comparison to some of the other people that we've talked about up to this point. But all right, that's enough chatting. Let's start talking about Jeremiah Fears. So if we go and take a look at Jeremiah Fears' numbers here, I went and pulled them up here on Sports Reference. It looks like we've got 16 points per game right now. That's awesome for a freshman. That's an awesome number right there in and of itself. As always, a reminder, college basketball and the NBA, they couldn't be more different. They just really couldn't be. Like, all the other leagues are much easier to calculate and translate like how they're going to do in the NBA. College is just a very different space, so something to remember with that. What are we getting? We're getting 4.2 assists per game, 4.1 rebounds. That's respectable. He is 6'4" and a pretty good athlete from our understanding, so that doesn't necessarily surprise me. The 3.5 turnovers is not like an elite number by any means, but I'm also like not tripping about it. If he's a faster paced young point guard, we're going to see more turnovers. It probably just depends on what kind of turnovers they are to say whether or not that's like a big problem or not, because I remember watching guys like Isaiah Collier when he was in college. I'm like, yep, that's a turnover problem that's going to translate to the NBA versus, I don't know, I can't think of another person off the top of my head, but it's just, there's differences. There's differences. What do we got? We got an 85% free throw shooter, shooting almost 6 a game. That's really nice in and of itself. We're getting to the free throw line that often. We love to see it. The effective field goal percentage is not great, and that's probably because this 3-point percentage is low. We're taking about 3.5 a game, 27, almost 28% from 3. Yeah, it's not a good number. It's certainly not a good number. So that's something where we're going to have to like look at the form to say like, okay, do we have somebody that can be a competent jump shooter here? Or is this something that's not going to be a big part of their game? A lot of times with the better athletes, the jump shot doesn't come around because it doesn't need to come around, right? He's been playing AAU this whole time. He's bigger, faster, stronger than everyone else, going to coast, going from coast to coast on people. Doesn't need to develop a jump shot quite as much. Field goal percentage, I'm not like tripping about. It's not great either. What's interesting here is he's played in all 30 games, but he only started in 27. Is that accurate? Yeah, look at this. He actually didn't start the season, so he didn't come in expecting to start. He kind of figured it out after that. I mean, he put up 16, 15, and 11 at what looks like pretty good games overall. And then they're like, yeah, you got to start. And then, yeah, he went on a little tear after that, got some confidence, dropped down a little bit. It's college basketball. It's going to happen. Went 0 for 5 in this one. That's kind of interesting. But anyway, I've got 4 games to break down for you guys. We've got one against like Arizona. We've got one versus Michigan. We got a Vandy game. And then we have a really recent one in Mississippi State. We might do a 5th one at the end. We'll see. But regardless, let's start getting into the film. Because by the way, I'm going to pause it a lot. One, so that the video doesn't get claimed or anything. But I want to have some fun with it. I want to rewind things, break things down. I want this to be educational. I'm also going to make fun of some people at times. So just be prepared for that. But anyway, I don't need to delay anymore. Let's get into the film. Alrighty, y'all. Let's start watching some Jeremiah Fears. This game doesn't actually have game audio for some reason in comparison to all the other videos, but this is a very early on game in his career. I think this is like his 5th or 6th game. He had 26 points and 5 assists against a ranked team, so we're going to take that. But he's number 0 here. Oh, and he is already loading up for a deep one right here. Okay, we can already analyze a jump shot. That's what I like to hear. Well, he's deep, and he jumped right into it, so that already I like. If we take a look at the feet right here, the left foot is a little bit off because it's facing straight towards the rim. For those of you that are new to the video, one of the biggest things I did for player development was I was working on jump shots, so that's kind of an area of expertise for mine that I like to break down a little bit more. We don't want our feet pointing straight at the hoop. If the hoop is right out in front of me like this, you should be looking up at me in the corner right now. If you're not, put your cereal bowl down, all right? But no, if you don't want your feet like this, you want them at a 45-degree angle going away from your shooting arm. That way the ball can kind of follow the line between your hip, your shooting shoulder, up past your shooting eye, up and over. So the feet a little bit off here. The upper part looks pretty good. He gets a good release, good arc. That's not bad. We'll take that. We can fix the lower half. All right, he's wanting the bar here. You saw the clap already. He's like, hey, give me this basketball. What's he going to do here? Another thing to watch with these guys, do they have any off-ball movement, or are they solely just kind of making things at what the shit? Okay. Well, not much to break down there besides that's a tough-ass shot. Fair enough. I hope he called bank. Okay, so we're seeing a pick and roll here. Not the greatest pick set. I mean, kind of just going to let that guy roll right off him. Love it. Thanks a lot, college basketball. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, is there game audio on this? Is it just really quiet? There is. Oh my gosh. Why is it so quiet? Okay, we're going to turn it up. Let's actually listen to the game audio. We're here. He's just going to attack. Tough finish, I guess. Okay. Cross. He's going to go. I didn't see like a super quick burst out of him, but, you know, attack, good finish. We're here, we're going. He's got his feet pointed towards the rim. He's in attack mode. This guy was not paying attention. We're going to blow right by. Ooh, gets by. Whoa, what? Whoa. Oh, called a foul on that? Nonsense. Nonsense. All right, free throw form looks good. We'll take that. Oh, nonsense. All right, where are we going here? Where is there to go? We've got some good spacing going on. Ooh, okay, let me see the dribble moves. Let's pause and let's see. All right, so Fears, he's coming up, inside out, go pull over. Ooh, tough finish. Okay, he's going. Again, not super quick burst. You didn't get super high on that necessarily either, but it's there. Oh, okay, let's break all this down. I need to see it all kind of happen. Where are we at? So a screen has been set here, and this guy, again, who's teaching these college guys how to roll? They're rolling the wrong direction. 45 is apparently only pick and pop when there's all this space here. 45, would you like to dunk the basketball? Go towards the rim. And I think that's what he was looking for a little bit. He was like, hey, dude, go. All right, where are we going now? He's going to float back out. He doesn't cut or anything because he's the point guard, and he stays out there. Okay, here we go. The feet look really good here. That's the 45-degree angle. The ball goes up to the perfect spot. Feet don't quite come together, but it's good still. Bottoms. That's not a bad jumper at all. All right, we're looking here. Good. He's got a little counter move there. Stop. Okay, could have been a trap. Damn, well, y'all just get to play like this in college? My coach would have strangled me. Okay, fair enough. What are we doing? 6 seconds. We're going to rise up. Form looks okay there as well. Fair enough. One thing that I would like to see, because I think he did kind of a fadeaway here, I don't like when guys like fade away like this. Like if you're really long and you need to get like over someone and create separation with the leg, that's fine by me. But if you're up like this, I want you to be more upright, because it's a lot harder to block your shot if you go straight up and down versus if you fall back, right? Because think about it. Then there's a lot less, like, I guess, ground to cover if you're the person trying to block the shot if you're going back versus if you're going straight up. So something that I would change here, but overall, like, the mechanics look good, so I can't complain about that. He really just floats between here. We haven't seen him like anywhere else on the court yet. So he's like, yeah, give me the basketball. I need the basketball to operate. We're snaking. I'd like to see him get a little closer and start to put some pressure on this big. This ball should go to 35 almost instantly. Honestly, 35 should almost be cutting at this point, but this guy's doing a pretty good job of keeping, he should be behind. If there was a line stretching from 35 like straight across the court here, this guy right here should be deep enough to where he can see both the ball and his guy, so he would have to be below the line over there. So it's honestly not that bad, and he's getting back into space. This should be just a one-step floater right here. Jump shot works too, though. If you're a jump shot guy, that works. Cool. Get me that rebound. Good job, 35. Let's go. Nice pass ahead. I love stuff like that. We talk about it all the time. If you're the point guard bringing the ball up the court, you look to the rim, and then you work your way back to see if you can't beat anybody down the court. So, good pass. That guy guards nobody, and he fouls him. Good stuff, Arizona #1. All right, pick and pop from 45 again. This is all he's able to do, but hey, it works. Good stuff. All right, we're here. Let's go in transition. 35. Good damn! Let me see that block again. I love the weight. Pow! Good stuff. All right, we've got a 3-point game. They're just gonna foul him, I take it. Yep, so he's gonna try to go by. He's gonna go. Ooh! Makes all of them miss. Let me see that really quick. Okay, throwing the ball ahead. Ooh! He kind of has the ball on the string a little bit there. Okay, fair enough. All right, that's the first game of Jeremiah Fears. This is extra young Jeremiah Fears. That's his first game. This game we should have a little bit better sound quality, but this is a game against Michigan. 30 points. Did we get 30 points in any other game this year? We got a 30-point here against Michigan, and then we have a 31-point game against Missouri. I don't think there's any film on that one yet, because it was just like a day or two ago at the time of recording this. By the way, I'm recording this on Friday. What's the date today? The 7th. So just an FYI. Let's take a look at Mr. Fears. I hear this is a really good game. And again, when can we get better quality on college basketball games on YouTube? Please. It's 2025. It's 2025. Anyway, all right, let's see this. We're going over the screen. Thank you, number 10, for holding the screen, at least. We're going to go and attack. One-handed pass right there is interesting. Okay. All right, we're going over. What's going on? There's a guy butt naked underneath the rim right here, but is he going to step up and get himself in a spot where he can score? We don't know because he didn't do it before. There we go, I guess. Fair enough. I don't know why he didn't come closer to the ball. 35, you're pissing me off a little bit right now. But hey, we'll make it work. Set the screen. Let's play a game, boys and girls. Will he roll the right direction? The direction he should roll is this right foot over here should open up towards the ball handler so that he can see the ball the entire time and potentially seal a guy off. So that's how he should roll, but most people do it wrong nowadays. Nope. Goes the other way so that he can't see anything. Great job, college basketball. Great job. Just a pull-up. Okay, fair enough. Let's actually watch the pull-up. He's reading. Simple pull-up. Not really the shot we want to settle for. Like, it's a very makeable shot, but we really just only let the best guys do it in the NBA, so... All right, we're going. I'm still waiting to see, like, some crazy athleticism from him. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we'll have to watch some just pure highlights at the end. Again, playing pretty under control. A little bit of a travel there. Don't give him an assist for that. That's not an assist. Okay, nope, he's going to go back up and tip it. Let's see him jump right here. That's what I want to see. Fair enough. Nothing to write home about. All right. Right. Why? What was the point of that, 10? What was the point of that? Okay, we're going to cross. His spin move, he, like, travels on it every time I've seen it so far. Watch. Let's see. Cross. He goes. All right, his feet are both off the ground right now. 1, 2, 3. He's traveled on it every time, but he's going to get a little floater here because 50 does not want to block anybody. That's a big-ass dude, number 50, though. Okay. Okay, good shot, 15. I love it. You looked like you were ready to let one fly. All right, 0. We're going right into attack mode. Attack, good reject. Way to use it. I like that move right there. That's a good move for a 6'4 guard right there. Good attack. I don't know why he lets him just go left. Nobody's helping right here. 50 has not played any help defense this entire time. He's just going to stand right there in the paint. And then, okay, good stuff. Hey, good floater at least. Good floater. We're going to get to see the replay, snatch. Again, not like lightning quick. So something to take a note of here. If we're not going to be like lightning quick at that size, we better be like a really good ball handler, really good passer, better be a good defender. Like we got to have something else that we're kind of going for here. So, all right, give me this basketball. Where are we going? Going to try to make something work. 10's going to set a screen and then roll the wrong way again. Perfect. But we go right into the dribble pull-up. Okay. Let me see. How does he get into this? How does he get into this? Okay, goes 1-2. Steps into it with the wrong feet, but the feet look good, at least, and he jumps together. There's a little bit of a twist in his body that time, so we've seen a couple little inconsistencies in the jumper, which isn't uncommon for a young guard, but overall, the mechanics are pretty smooth. Like, I can give it like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's all fixable stuff, right? Just get more reps in and we'll get there type of thing. Sure. Cool. Good stuff, Fears. All right, we're down 5 points right now in the second. Yeah, he's looking for a play to call. We're coming off a little pin down here. Reverse it. It's just kind of unnecessary action. Okay, we actually do set a screen. That's an illegal screen by 10, by the way. He didn't keep his feet set. 15's a shooter. Let it fly. His legs couldn't be spread further apart when he does it, but he's doing it. All right. Set the screen, 10. Good stuff. We attack. Use the body. Flipped it up. That was a crafty little flip up. It was unnecessary. He could have just used the right, which is his dominant hand, but oh, he kind of lost the ball there a bit too. We attack. Did he travel again? I think he did. Let's see this. Look at this. Bump. The ball does not touch the ground again, and yeah, he kind of does. So he picked the ball up way too early there. Interesting. Interesting. All right, where are we going? He only exists, like, way outside the three-point line. He might have what I call James Harden disease. This is an actual term that I use in, like, my scattering reports. It's for people that kind of just float when they don't have the basketball. Especially they'll float, like, out here by, like, the coach's hashes or something like that when someone else is trying to ISO and it doesn't actually help space anything. We're seeing him exist a lot out here so he can try to get the basketball. So let's take a look at this. Good. Oh, he's going to pull up. Got the foul and the bucket. Oh, damn. I didn't even realize the position we were in. Oh, snap. So he could win the game right here. Oh, snap. That's a crazy-ass shot. Let me see that one more time, actually. Hold up. Okay, so you know what? He had to go get the ball out there. Totally fine then. 10 is setting a screen. Again, just doesn't want to look at the basketball when he does it for some reason, but, like, has to get a tough shot up. Draws the foul. Bottoms. Damn. Wow. Okay, Mr. Fears. The man without fear himself. That's a Daredevil reference. Shout out Daredevil. I'm excited that show's back. I'm a big comic fan if y'all are ever curious about my personal life. That's a little tidbit about me. Look at that. Honestly, pretty good form. Sold it enough. Let's see if there's actually a foul here. All right. No, there's no foul there whatsoever. Come on now. Whatever. We let it fly. All right, are we going to get to see the free throw? I presume he's going to make the free throw, right? Yep, he did make the free throw, and they get a dub. They win. Woo, good job. Good stuff. All righty. Cool. Oh, they were undefeated at that point. That's cool. All right, Jeremiah Fears versus Vandy now. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. What are we seeing so far? We're not seeing a crazy level athlete. We're not seeing like any crazy playmaking or anything like that. We might just not see it in the highlights. I think this is one where we're going to have to go in and actually watch like some just pure highlights of him so I can see kind of what the max of things are. But I don't know. Not seeing anything too crazy yet. I'm seeing a jump shot I can work with. I'm seeing basketball plays that don't make any sense. Is he going to pop back out again? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. All right, that's just going to go up. That was not the best looking jumper ever. Fair enough. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. Let's go. He loves this little behind the back. He doesn't really get anywhere with it. Using his size. Finish over. Interesting, interesting. He keeps kind of getting himself tied up a little bit too. That's a pass that shouldn't necessarily happen. Kick it out. I like that he's attacking right here. It's a bit of a travel, but that's okay. Finish over. Not a crazy explosive player, man. It's really not. Like, I don't see like a powerful rip through or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm not seeing the Russell Westbrook comparison right now. Okay, that's a good cross. He's good at, like, creating a little bit of space off of some of the little brush-offs and stuff. All right, we're moving, dancing a little bit. That's crafty. That's crafty. All right, let's go. In and out. He's going to finish. Cool. Good stuff. All right, again. It's nothing like crazy, but he's making the play. Like I've seen a lot of people make plays like that. So I don't know. How many times are they playing against like a number 24 ranked team, by the way? How many times? They're also 15-5 at this point, so things started to go a little bit wrong. Here we go. Get the ball out. What are we doing? What are we doing? One thing that we should say is he's doing a pretty good job of getting himself into positions where he can score out of isolation. I don't know if at the next level he's got the chops to do that. That's the meanest, like, hezzy, just like carry I've seen in a minute. Look at this. Watch this. Watch. Oh, dude, like took 2 steps and then like went. Like, what's going on? And then he went right into 2 people. What's gonna happen here? Goes through anyway. That's a hell of a pass. Good pass there. Okay. Okay, let's go get a board. Let me get those. We're running. We're not running very fast. All right. We're going to set it up again, and we're going to attack. Kind of just stop and go type guy. I don't know, man. It's not doing a ton for me right now. It's not doing a ton for me. Let's move on to the last one here. This is a very recent one, 222, 27 points versus number 21 Mississippi. They love playing teams ranked in the 20s. Let's get a little more volume here. Let's get a little more. Oh, number 10, you crashed to the hoop. Good job. Good job. Alrighty. Let's see. Again, he just kind of loves to just hang around with the ball, like outside, like way outside the three-point line. All right, and teams are sagging off probably because of the shooting numbers. He's hitting people again with kind of this hezzy going left. That's been the move, it feels like, about 80% of the time. Step back, takes a bad shot. The jumper actually does look good. Like, again, the jumper looks pretty good overall. Like, there's some inconsistencies in it. I don't care that much because he's young, but, like, there's a good enough jump shot there to where I'm like, it kind of reminds me of Spencer Dinwiddie's jump shot. Actually, this is actually a decent comparison for him. He's kind of like a slightly shorter Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, yes, he can handle the rock and he can, like, finish over people. He's got an okay looking jump shot. I kind of like the Spencer Dinwiddie comparison. Okay, I can see that. Let's roll with that for a bit. All right, we're going. Let's see what we're gonna do. Cross, make a pass. Simple. That was an ugly looking jumper, but hey, ball goes in. Okay, we're running. Get out in transition. Let me see you jump a little bit. Okay, nothing crazy, but he gets up there. Let's go. We're going to attack. Let's attack. Gets himself into trouble. Makes a pass. Fair enough. All right. Set the screen. Nobody on this team sets the screen. This should be either a lob or a kick to 1 if he can turn in quick enough. So let's see what happens here. There we go. Good pass. Good stuff. Basic reads. Love to see it. All right, swing over here. What's he going to do here? A rip to the right, almost certainly. Is he going to go for a floater? Nope. Rip to the left. Why? Why a rip to the left right here? Okay, let me read this really quick. Okay, so this guy's running at you from the right, and you wanted to go back. He loves going to this left hand off the dribble. And I'm a righty that likes to dribble with my left hand more too, so I get it, but like, just go this way. This guy's sealing it off too. This is an easy floater. I just take that shot, but instead he goes in, gets himself stopped, kind of has to hook him to get back around, and gets back to the left side. He likes to finish on the left side. Okay, we're forming a scouting report on this guy. Again, has to go out and, like, get the basketball. Doesn't create any openings anywhere else to get himself open, which tells you this guy probably needs the ball to be successful, right? That's kind of what we're seeing at this point. Feels like he needs to have the ball to be successful. We have not seen one time where he's, like, cut to the hoop, set himself up for something, made it easy on himself. But again, he's going to push. He's going to go left. He's going to stop. Dump it down. Hey, good stuff, 10. The redemption arc of number 10. I love it. All right. Oh, you could have attacked that. You just like get your ass on him and then just like go. All right, we're gonna dribble back out. Like that guy's just not gonna stand in front of him and guard him. He's gonna let him go to the hoop for some reason. Good pass. Okay, that's just bad defense more than anything else. Like he didn't really do anything to get by. He also like hooks people every single time, which it doesn't get called a ton in the NBA either, but just letting you know, like he's really not creating a ton here. Okay, we're here, we're here. All right, we're here. All right, he snakes it well. Look at this. This guy's so done with getting hooked right here. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what he's sick of, right? Because did he get hooked again? Right here, watch. Watch. Look at him. He's being, like, held again right here. Like, this guy's 12's like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, please. He's doing it to me every single play. Again, and then just, yeah, kind of flips in. Interesting. Let's see if he does it again. All right, so we're attacking right this time. Good lob! 10 with the redemption arc! 10's my favorite player now. All right, here we go. Yeah, but he's going to set the screen the wrong way this time. He just does nothing. Oh, he kind of short-armed that three a little bit. Look at this. Watch this. So cross. He's going to jump into it really well. The feet look really good here. But look, he kind of pushes it off right from his face. Like, not horrible, but it's different, right? Before he was getting it pretty high. All right, so we're here. Cross. Good. Damn. Tough. Hey, quick reaction time. I love to see it. Oh, 12. You're having a day, aren't you? Can't get the ball. Can't get the ball to 2 here. Can't get the ball to my man 2 right here. Please. Thank you. Oh, off the vert too. Okay. I wish I had legs like that. I wish. I needed a running start to get my dunks in. Well, I say that like I can't still dunk now, just not like I used to. Not a big deal. I was supposed to play in like kind of like a semi-pro pickup game on Tuesday. I sprained my ankle this week though, so we gonna see if I actually get into the game. 10 with the redemption. He's the GOAT. All right, that was a pass to nobody. Again, just floating all the way out here so he can have the basketball. I'm just not loving that. Okay, we're going. Good pass because they just didn't guard anybody. Why are we pump faking? Just go up and lay the ball in. Okay, fair enough. Hey, get the dunk then. Good for you. I can't do that. Set the screen. Oh my goodness, what the hell happened here? Also, how did I bring up these frame rates? What's going on? That was weird. I don't know how I did that. All right, let's see this again. So 10's gonna set a screen, just get. Okay, all right. It's quite the looping story. We're back to 0 with number 10. All right, we're just kind of dancing in front of nobody, not seeing anything crazy athleticism-wise, just being a little stronger. The upper half of his jump shot's really good. I like it. Okay, I didn't really get much out of this, so I'm gonna find like a pure highlight video and see if that gives me anything. All right, I found a mid-season highlight here, so maybe this is a good one to watch. So at this point of the year, he was averaging 18, blah 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 blah, much more respectable three-point shooting percentage. Like I said, I think we can work with the jumper. I think we can. I'm not sure I'm seeing a starting point guard out of the dude yet, so I don't know. Let's see. These videos always do a good job of breaking things down, so let's take a look at the scoring first. Nice. We've seen this already, right? We watched the Arizona clips. Can I move on from the Arizona clips, please? All right, we've got Michigan stuff here. Already watched the Michigan clips, too. All right, let's watch some of these. He's not quite balanced in a lot of his dribble moves either, so I don't know. I'm not seeing anything like super crazy, like, because here's the thing, like, if a lot of his moves were just kind of like all over the place right now, but we saw that like elite athleticism, I'd be like, okay, there's something to kind of build towards here, and I'm not quite sure what there is to build towards right now. Okay, tough finish. It's so weird. He likes to use the left going right sometimes, but like on a shot like that, he just took a weird floating right hand for that shot. I don't understand it. Okay, so we're wrapping back around. He's gonna take the jumper. It's a fine looking jumper. No complaints. Gonna go in and attack. Oh, hey, let's see that again. Finally, a little bit of athleticism. All right, we're gonna go. He doesn't get like he cocked it back. He didn't really get that high though. I don't know. It doesn't look that crazy. All right, we're going here. We're attacking. Lay it up. Fair enough. We're going. A little bit more speed shown there. That's nice to see. A little bit more speed shown. Let's go get that basketball, please. Let me see something cool. Hey, simple. Yeah, it's simple. Like, good play. I'm not seeing something that's like blowing my mind. All right, we're going. Good bump. He is good at taking the contact. Like, I'll give him that for sure. We're here. We're here. We're here. Okay. Doesn't really dunk that one either. There's a bug floating around my screen right now. I promise you I don't live in a dirty place. I don't know why there's bugs. I can tell you why. It's because my girl keep bringing plants home. Let's see this. Let's see this. Okay. We're going to attack. A little bit speed there. I'm not seeing something I'm loving necessarily. All right. We're moving. We're moving. Good cross. Finish over. I'm not seeing something. Like, can I, let me see some playmaking. Let's see if we got, like, a little bit more playmaking in us right here. All right, we're working, Okay. Smart pass. Got himself in a bad situation, got himself out of it. We're here. What are we going to do? Roll. That's that one-handed pass. There's not a lot of the playmaking clips here, is there? Oh, no, there's a pretty good amount, actually. Okay, super easy pass. That's not really anything to write home about. Again, make a little swing pass. We saw so many of these. These are the first ones we're showing, huh? All right, this is an easy pass. Cool. All right, let's see this. Again, it's just kind of transition, easy play. We're not seeing anything in the half court. We're just seeing, like, okay, I'm kind of getting the idea with this. Like, this is giving me, he was a good AAU player. He knows how to make the plays in transition because that's like all AAU really is. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing a ton else here that's really getting me that exciting. And by the way, y'all, like, I'm not saying write this guy off completely. Like, I hope that that's very clear. There's always going to be potential with all of these guys. There just is. I'm just not that excited about it. And it's also my job to be as critical as possible with these guys. Like, that's quite literally what I get paid to do on a day-to-day basis. And so know that more often than not, I'm going to have not as many nice things to say. If you guys watch the videos I did last year, I had a lot of bad things to say because it wasn't a very good draft class, right? So, I don't know. Like, do I want to watch his defense a little bit? Sure. Let's see it. Let's see it. All right, let's see. Get a little poke there from a guy that could not dribble. We're in the paint here. We're in the paint. Just bad pass. Gets the steal, though. Cool. Where are we going? Give me that basketball. That guy. Okay. College basketball, man. Hey, good reaction there. We've definitely seen some good reaction time out of him. All right, where are we going to go? He's going to play the passing lane here. Good stuff. It's good that he could see everybody. I like that. Where are we going? Quick hands. Again, really good reaction time. Like, that's something I've seen for sure. Like, he's reacting quickly to things. I keep bringing this thing up. Go away. All right, we're going to go here. Really good reaction time. Okay. So that could be something. That could be something. Go, get your hands active. That's what I like to see. Where are we going to be here? We're going to get another steal from someone. What's going to happen? Give me those. That was just a dumb pass. Cool. All right, give me those. Okay. This is something I like, because if he's got longer arms, I can use this a little bit. All right, we're going to take this. Give me those. Yep, easy. Where are we going now? He's riding him. Give me those. Can I get a dunk, please? Oh, I want to see the dunk. Oh, he probably didn't dunk it. All right, let's see. Active hands. Very active hands. Okay, now I'm curious. Now I'm seeing a role for this guy. Now I'm starting to see a role for him. Okay. Interesting. We're keeping him in front. Good stuff. Very active. Okay, that's enough of that, honestly. That's enough of that. That's enough of film. Alrighty, so Jeremiah Fears. Interesting basketball player. Offensively, nothing to write home about, in my opinion, honestly. I think the jumper is fine. Like, I think we can make an NBA jumper out of this. I don't see elite level athleticism, kind of like I was maybe led to believe from the little bit of film that I'd seen and some of the reports that I've read. At least not in my opinion. This bug just won't leave me alone. Go away, bug. The playmaking doesn't really seem all that great either. So what do we think about him offensively? He's got a big body that he can clearly grow into a bunch. It should be a reminder that he's very young. Like, barely 18 type of dude, right? So like he's gonna grow into his body a lot more and get a lot bigger and stronger. So I could see him kind of being one of those bigger combo guards like the Spencer Dinwiddie, where it's like, yeah, if we tighten up the grips a little bit and we get a little bigger and stronger, like can be a guy that gets to the rim, maybe has some nice finishing moves, has a solid enough jumper if there's a better like creating point guard around him. Again, I'd like if he was a little bit taller, like a 6'5" would be awesome. Then I'd be pretty interested in that. 6'6", kind of like Spencer Dinwiddie, but 6'4", I guess, is doable. Again, a little bit small for the two. Defensively, very active hands. Looks like he has a decently long wingspan. Looks like he could be a disruptor. He's got quick reflexes. So hopefully he's not like useless on that side of the ball. Looks like he's paying attention. So there's a role here. I don't see necessarily a stud in the making out of this guy. And by the way, most people won't. I know that I'm going to say 4 to 5 guys in this class are. This is a really, really good class, in my opinion, and very uncommon. But where do we put him now? Where are we going to put Mr. Fears at this point? So by the way, a reminder, these are the guys that we've reviewed up to this point. We've got Dylan Harper, Kasparas Yakuchionis, Rasheer Fleming, Derek Queen, Thomas Sorber, Jace Richardson down here. So, okay, let's pull up Mr. Fears. Where do I want to put him? Where do I want to put Jeremiah Fears? I like him more than Jace Richardson. That's for sure. It's pretty close between him and Sorber for me. I think I'm gonna put him below Sorber for now, so he's gonna come in a little bit more towards the bottom right now. I'm not quite sure what his role is at this point. Like, at least with Sorber, I know what I'm trying to get out of him. But I'm gonna put Jeremiah Fears down there for now. I think that's an appropriate spot. But obviously, that can change. Things can always change for him. The right situation could help him out a ton. But as of right now, this is our big board that we got. But anyway, stay tuned for the comment to the video. Alrighty, y'all. Comment to the video comes from the Kasparas Yakuchionis. Is he ready for the NBA video? Reminder: go show those videos some love. They're my favorite ones to do. They don't always get all of the love in the world, and they could get taken down at points, so any extra love you can show, I would very much appreciate it. But the comment of the day comes from Kulk6265, a frequent commenter of the channel. Thank you very much. He said, dude's calling him Kasparas Yakuchion, make it the pizza, make it the pasta. I know. I knew the accent was not good. He's like Latvian or something like that. I don't know. I'm not good at accents, but y'all kill me with this stuff. Y'all kill me. We had another one there, Yakuchion, with the kind of the mamma mia, baba da bupe, right? All that stuff. I don't know, man. I'm just a Minnesotan dude now. I'm just a Midwestern guy. I'm not a true Minnesotan, but I'm a Midwestern guy. Just leave me alone. But anyway, go leave me a comment, and maybe you'll be the comment of the video. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye.